The Universe cards, number 34. The four forces. The weak force. Keyword evolution. Interpretation. The weak force is a process that affects change over time, exactly like the process of evolution. The weak force has a slow, gradual effect, like the formation of stalactites from dripping water. But its slowness and lack of dramatic effect does not mean that the weak force is somehow less powerful than the other three forces. We cannot see the process of evolution in our lives, but we know it has made us what we are. The weak force card symbolizes this process of evolution, both in the biological sense and in the psychological sense of our own personal evolution. If the weak force card, number 34, appears in a reading, you are required to take a long view to observe how the process of evolution has shaped your life. In some ways, our evolution is beyond our conscious control. There is a biological imperative programmed into us that we have no say of altering. We cannot choose our gender, our physical appearance, the nature of our aging process. We can only affect these things in fairly superficial ways, despite the advances of medicine and technology. We also have less control than we may believe over the shape and development of our lives. We may feel we have free will to make our own choices. However, there are moments in our lives where we feel we are driven by an invisible force which we hesitate to call fate. Whatever our religious beliefs and our attitudes about free will and fate, we have probably all felt that at some time or another our lives are not fully within our own conscious control. This is the mysterious inner process of evolution at work. Although we do have many choices in our lives, we may ultimately have to learn that we must cooperate with the mystery within us. The weak force card, number 34, indicates that you are feeling the force of evolution at work in your life particularly strongly. You may be fighting against it and feeling resentful, powerless and victimized. Evolution can act on us in ways that are unpalatable and sometimes painful. It is hard to accept something without fully understanding it, especially if it is something that seems negative or destructive. This is one of the biggest challenges we face as human beings, to accept the process of evolution even when it seems unbearable and we can see no ultimate meaning in it. This paradox has exercised the minds of many philosophers and spiritual leaders throughout history. It is something we may never resolve in our lives. The best we can do is to cooperate with our own process of evolution and trust the universe, which is our mirror and our avatar.